During the third millennium, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
I've been crying for 24 hours.
That's a problem.
Are you dehydrated?
That's a problem.
I feel like you're probably dehydrated.
Probably low on electrolytes, too.
Royce Lopez.
I've been crying and I've been nauseous and sleepy.
And the air smells like rotten eggs.
And really sleepy. I'm sleepy.
These two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
What do you hear? What do you say? Hi, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the now mainstream.
Mainstream sellouts. We're sellouts. Straight up sellouts.
Now, can we call it?
Yeah.
An all-new center-right program.
We're a center-right program. Think of like, the comedy podcast is in Austin. That's basically what we are, guys.
We are Sean Hannity, but funny.
Right.
Can I just say a few things?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say we have some statements before we make this announcement. We have to let you guys know what our stances are moving forward, I think.
Please, that would be great.
We can only say now regarding Israel and Gaza, the only things we're allowed to say on this program, guys, is that, hey, it's complicated, but there is a lot of fucked up shit going on.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
is.
only official
It's
statement we're allowed to
messed up,
have. We are now pro-CIA.
Mm-hmm.
We're now against Iran.
Well, it's situational.
It's situational.
Situationally
Everything's
against Iran.
situational.
Yeah, it ebbs and flows. Okay,
and we will make sure that going forward, we will pledge to always trust whatever the science is right now.
Let me tell you something. We're gonna be walking that fence like a fucking circus performer.
You tell me the fucking sky's orange, I walk outside today, I see that shit looking blue, I'm coming in. Guess what? Tonight, sky is orange. We're gonna do a whole story.
You know what the sky looks like? The greatest president ever.
Hell yeah.
So we want to make an announcement, I guess.
Yeah,
The new center-right Revenge of the Sis has an announcement tonight.
Yeah, so this morning, literally right before Daywave, I'm checking my messages as one does, emails and stuff, and I open my email, and I see
what?
This. Congratulations, you are now a YouTube partner.
Bow, 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 bow.
I cannot believe it. You don't even. There's a lot of new people here that don't understand why this is crazy.
Now, I'm not saying now's the time. Let's just enjoy this for now.
Yeah.
But at some point, we will have to use because you know how when you're monetized now we have a
connection.
We will have to reach out
to our representative
and say, hey,
yeah.
A few years ago, we were told that we would never get this money we were owed unless we were readmitted to the partner program.
Well,
this is the same channel, and we're back in the partner program. Can we get that $5,500 back?
Yeah. Money, please.
All I'm saying is, remember, when this happened, this is such an old beef. This happened to both Nightwave and ROTC at the time. Nightwave managed to slink back into the system for a little while, and I just politely went, hey, about this. and you got to escalate it, and you got to be very, very nice the whole way. But eventually, they were like, "Yeah, that was an issue. We're going to send it to your heads." And so I'm just laying down the road. It ain't today's problem. Now, hey, you know what? You know what this feels like? This feels like, that scene in Casino where like the chick comes back with the kid, and it's like you don't want to start a fight right away because you got your kid back. Everyone's home safe.
You're right.
I know she ran off
You know
with
what?
less the diamond, and I know he ran off with 20 grand of my money. But right now, it's like you're home, you're safe, the baby's upstairs. Let's just we'll worry about other shit later. But we do want to know where that 20 grand went.
So, we'd like to know. But here, let me
Look
read.
at super chats. We're getting super chats.
Do you
Can I
want to read the very first
Yeah, I'm
one?
going to handle it. Mergler
Go ahead.
for 2 says, and by the way, guys, eventually 3 or above. Let's have some class.
But we're very nice today.
YouTube Shekel Bucks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Semper Reloaded. Good to see you, pal. For 5 said, go check your partner account. You have $5,004.99 sitting in the account.
I could guarantee you that I already checked the account, and we do not.
Chris Kaufman Jr. for 5 says things are back to normal. I don't know, man. This is so odd for us. This feels abnormal. I think we've spent more time fighting for this than having it, so it feels abnormal for us. But thank you. Kringus Bingus for 5 said, good Lord, the last time I super chatted this channel was like 2019.
That is correct. That is correct.
That's why it feels abnormal.
It's
not
weird.
normal. And then Detractor, which is a great name for 5. Peace and love from Rhode Island. Love back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
So give us some time. We gotta
we're working on the member stuff. I turned it on, but we're working on the prices and all that stuff. There's a bunch of stuff's going to go on.
So don't
give us a little
chill.
bit. This just happened this morning, so
we're still figuring out the kinks.
we wanted to get the basics out at least.
Can't believe this though.
Yeah, this is crazy.
What a weird thing.
I mean, and thank you for the loss. You know what? I got to say this. Thank you, Donald Trump, for suing YouTube, because honestly, that's kind of why this happened. It was like that, they get fixed it. Legal Latino. I can't believe this. This feels like it's 2000. You're right, 2019 all over again.
What big tech was doing was a disgrace, frankly, and it needed to be stopped. Frankly, 2 friends of mine, Royce Lopez, he's a large, very muscular Cuban. We love our Cuban. We love our Latinos, our Miami-Dade Latinos. Dale is what they say. They say Dale. They love that. When I say Dale, they go crazy.
They go. Can you imagine him at a Pitbull concert in one of the boxes?
I guarantee you, if Pitbull and him were at an event together, he would go, yo, if you say Dale,
they'll go lose their mind.
I promise you, bro. They'll
fucking lose their mind. You don't get it.
Blow off this place.
Dade County did go red, so he probably would go nuts.
Dale, Mr. Worldwide. We love Mr. Worldwide because he's worldwide, like Trump. Trump brands worldwide. Pitbull is worldwide. Zachary West.
I feel like Pitbull and Trump have very similar taste in like style.
We both like silk shirts, only nice silk shirts. Zachary West for 2. Congrats, guys. It's been a while. This is going to be one of those weird shows where it's mostly super chats.
Which is great.
So thank you. Real Jim Shady for 5 said some lemons for you fine gents.
Lemons! D-Live, baby.
Hell yeah.
Guys, we went on a fucking adventure. I know there's a lot of new people here, but when we first started this show, it was 2017. And
we're like 2000 and late.
It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, it was 2017, and
It's so stupid.
so anyway, 2017. Mersh and I done a show before, but Mersh says, "Hey, let's do a show," and he goes, "I already got a great name," and he goes, "Revenge of the Sis." I go, "That'll be great for SEO in 10 years." What I remember saying that to him. I go, "That'll be a great name for SEO and marketing in 10 years. It'll never be a problem."
It'll never be an issue.
And it never was. So then we, when YouTube first started doing live streaming, when we started doing this show, they were like, if you were getting a strike and we were getting many, you would get 30 days where you just couldn't stream. So we were like on Twitch for a while, D-Live. We were monetized until 2 of homosexuals decided to fight with each other. Carlos Maza and famously in the closet Crowder decided to fight.
And can I say, a little shout out, a little bit of love to Rumble. Because the timing couldn't have been better. And, look, we've had our ups and downs with Rumble. Currently, we have a great relationship with Rumble. But I'm just saying we had a little ups and downs there. But Rumble, there was 2 years there where we would have been
screwed.
We would have been scraping by. Rumble kind of kept us alive. But here we are now. Now we're in the creator program over there. We're doing that. Now we're doing that. It's very good time.
You know, it's good, man. I was watching fellow YouTube creator like Caleb today, like because I was thinking, Mersh. I think now that we're content creators, maybe VidCon. Maybe
Yeah,
we go
let's
to the
go.
next VidCon. I think we should
Not
go to
TwitchCon though. That place is a fucking nightmare and a disaster. It's totally.
I don't want to go to. I don't want to go to
Okay.
TwitchCon and
Yeah,
interrupt
that's
an
been
Alex
bad.
Rosen catch.
That's true.
So I don't want to.
Let's go- let's
I don't
go
want to
with-
step on any toes. You know.
What if we go to TwitchCon with Alex Rosen? Now we're talking.
Okay. Let's do that. That'd be fun.
Fucking,
And by the way,
fucking
Alex Rosen
Alex-
doesn't even have chat logs. He just walks around guessing, and everyone confesses.
Weren't you guys telling me that people were going dressed as Hassan and a dog in costumes at TwitchCon?
Several people.
That's so fucking funny
It's
to
really
me.
funny.
Several
yeah.
people. Most famously was Amaranth did it. And look, some people hate that bitch. Some people love her. Whatever. I know she's like porn, e-thought.
That
streamer,
bitch got
whatever.
aim, dude. She got
Yeah.
aim.
But she has more than once in the past done some top tier shit lording, and she went, and all of her donations were going to an animal cruelty charity. So like on top of going to TwitchCon and just like doing this like shock collar dog bit, she was giving all the money to goddamn an animal cruelty. That's the ultimate troll. Show up and like give your middle finger to the actual venue and the people holding the show and the biggest star there, but be like, hey, it's for charity. What are you gonna do? Kick me out? It's charity.
Hey, Mer, should we do the music video, the one that dropped the one from last night?
It is pretty
The
funny.
Hassan
Yeah,
one?
send it over.
I just did it to you.
Okay, you want to catch up on the rest? I think we got some more super
got more?
chats.
Okay.
I love that I just
By
said
the
that.
way, we don't need to worry about losing them. I did figure out now how we can, like, if we do need to pause for a while.
To bring it back?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know.
But I can do these real quick.
for it.
Just Dirk Diggler for 2. Show our boys money, YouTube. Hope so.
All right.
Imperious for 10 says, being back on YouTube reminds me of the time you and Mersh were riffing about Epstein's demise, and Mersh did an impression of Mike from Breaking Bad as one of Epstein's guards.
Oh,
That made me
God.
piss myself. No half measures, Jeff.
I think that might have been one of the last. I think that's the video, actually, Mersh, a clip of that video that got us the last strike.
We're going to hire some German guys. They're going to build an underground temple for us to, molest kids and then sacrifice them to Baal.
But we're going to make extra money by having TwitchCon here next year.
He says he wants it to look like Ellen's set. I don't know what that's all about.
No, he can't. We just do it because he just does it. Whatever. You're paying me.
He says he's a fan. I don't know. He watches it.
How much money does your granddaughter need, Mike? Geez, you got
I know,
greedy.
come on, man.
You got
like,
greedy.
I understand working for the meth empire, right? But
Yeah.
it's like, okay, at this point, now you're doing some really horrible shit. She's already got millions.
Retire.
It's okay.
Just retire.
You don't even get new cars.
No.
40 ounces of freedom for 10 says, welcome back, V. So I'm guessing that might be V from Cyberpunk.
Vendetta?
Oh, I was thinking Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Bada Bing for 5.2 and $5 hype train. Real Jim Shady for 2. Chugga Chugga hype. Chugga Chugga hype train. Shane M. Return of the Mac. Once in. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Man, this is crazy.
This is nuts.
And we love these super
It's so
chats, but
rad.
obviously donate on Rumble. We keep a little more money, or Ko-Fi. We keep the most. Not that we don't want to look cool. We obviously want to look cool, but we also want to, money. Okay, so here's the video. This is from Twitch, the TwitchCon video, or the Hassan video?
No,
Okay.
no,
Hassan
this is
video.
the music video.
My dog, I can't stand.
Marks generated this shit.
Yeah, shock my dog, I can't stop.
This is amazing.
Shock my dog until she drops. Shock. 2,000 volts.
Look, I kind of hate AI slots.
I hate AI
But
slots, but-
can I say something? If you layer some AI slop the right way, it's amazing.
Dude, but also, here's the thing. He wrote these lyrics and
Yes.
put them into
Yeah.
AI.
That is true.
That's why it's at least...
That is good. You have a point.
And then he edited some stuff together too. Yeah.
I also don't
work
really
was
care
done.
about AI. I don't care about AI songs if you're doing it as a joke. That's fine. But like if
Yeah.
you're talking about this is art.
This is great. This is so good though.
Yeah, if your AI slop is, I don't know, being retweeted by a world leader, it's a fucking problem.
All right, we can agree, right? So AI is not art. It never will be. But it can be content.
Of course.
Like in
Yeah,
this
it-
case, you're like, all right, that's content.
Yeah,
This
like
is
like
great.
fat women. They'll never be okay, but they could be content.
AI is art, like a compilation of someone getting hit in the dick is art. It's not useful in any way, but it's fun.
It's very fun. It's very, very fun. Okay. Well, yeah, man, we're back on the partner program. That's kind of I mean, that's really fucking cool. I got to tell you, man, we reapplied on the 23rd, and they have a month to reply. And obviously today's the 21st. And even yesterday after the show, Mersh and I have been saying, like, I don't know, it's kind of could be a good sign that they haven't given us an okay yet, because before this whole Jim Jordan and this whole lawsuit thing, every single 3 months we would reapply. And the last time they told us no, like in an hour, maybe a few minutes.
Yeah. Well, Royce and I debated this. It was 30 days
Yeah.
they give you. So it was like a 30-day debate where early on, Royce was the one that was a little more like, I think they're going to say no. And he was like paranoid about it. I think they're just going to say no. And then when we got to day 2 or 3, we were both, I don't know, man. It's taking time now. It's like, I always say it's like a jury deliberating.
Yeah.
If they don't come back in 30 minutes, like if you're up for murder and they come back 30 minutes in, you're going to prison for life without parole at best. But if they're in there for like, a couple days, you're like, okay, there's a chance. People are arguing about this. So the further it went along, the more it was like, all right. So then, like I had faith. Royce had faith for a little while, but then Royce kept the faith. I started
Then it
losing
went too
faith
long.
at the end. Yeah, then it went too long, and I went, all right, maybe they're dragging this out to make it as long as possible, to say no, to give it as long as possible before we reapply. You know what I mean? But then, I don't know, man, 0 hour. Let's go. Let's do it.
Well, speaking of waiting on a jury.
Sean Diddy Combs' trial, he is fighting back against his conviction and prison sentence. The music mogul's legal team filed an appeal challenging both the conviction in his federal prostitution case and the 50-month sentence handed down earlier this month. Combs says the judge was wrong to weigh allegations tied to charges that he was previously acquitted of. The judge has said he had to consider Combs' full conduct, noting his continued.
I don't like Combs, but he does have a point. Like you can't. You're not really supposed to use stuff that they threw. Like
A lot of people are asking me for pardons. A lot of people ask me about Puff Daddy. I still call him Puff Daddy. That was one of those OG moments where I went, this is why I like Trump.
So glad. Mercer didn't know I was about to do this.
President Trump may be considering commuting the sentence for Sean Diddy Combs.
I'm not kidding you. You could ask Virgil. You could ask
he doesn't
Bessie.
know who Ghislaine
He had
Maxwell
no
is,
idea I was about to play this before he did that joke. He had no idea. He did not see it.
President Trump may be considering commuting the sentence for
We
Sean
are
Diddy
talking
Combs.
about a guy here that gave us Craig Mack and the Notorious B.I.G. and Mace. And frankly, the Locks, who probably would have succeeded without him, but obviously succeeded with him. We love the Locks. We love the Locks. New York represent.
He's still such a New Yorker.
I remember Puffy when a lot of people talk about Bad Boy Records. They talk about Bad Boy Records. I remember Uptown Records. I remember Andre Harrell. That's right. Puffy used to work for a guy named Andre Harrell. He was also a criminal. He also did a lot of bad things in New York. A lot of bad things.
He knows all. He is such a New Yorker, though. He would know all.
Andre
the lore.
Harrell also was possibly involved in the shooting of Tupac. A lot of people don't know this. It all goes back to Haitian Jack. And when you talk about Haitian Jack, you cannot talk about the 1990s in New York City without Haitian Jack. What was I talking about? We are pardoning Haitian Jack today.
What?
He's
No,
going
no. That's not what happened.
Revealing new details about the end of his marriage.
By the
to
way, if you
Britney
clip that, Pessy, just that little snippet, you throw it up with the right hashtags, we will have Black Twitter loving us.
Oh, yeah.
They know all those
Years.
records. Our audience
TMZ.
didn't know anything I just said. If we put that up on Black Twitter, they'll go ape
Trent
shit.
Wade knew.
Hashtag Newport.
Trent Wade knew.
Trend what?
Trenton Wade knew.
Oh, yo, Trent Wade. He
got
was
it.
probably howling.
Yeah.
Branson Quirk
This
is
Trump
one-
impression will leave you in stitches. Hashtag menthol.
We love the African Americans. We're gonna get Puff Daddy out. If I had been president, Barack Obama, who was a disaster, he was a horrible man, and for 8 years he was president. And BG rotted in a prison in Louisiana. We could have freed BG a long time ago, and if I was president instead of Obama, you would have had BG. You would have had a Hot Boys reunion. Now they're too old.
Oh fuck.
Papa, when's this news report from? This one?
This report is.
We're trying to
from
get
5
black-
hours ago.
We're trying to
5
get
hours
black
ago,
people
okay.
to watch the show more now that we've got this money coming in. We should flex.
Like literally.
Well, you can flex.
I could do that here.
No. I meant like we should go. You know what we should start doing? Let's start doing more to get like the black demo. Let's start doing more fake influencer shit.
Oh, I like that.
Like, well, I'm sure we could get a hookup at like Orlando Airport.
I'm sure.
And be like, look, we can't afford a private jet, but if we bribe you, can we hang around a private jet like, on the tarmac for like an hour and just like pose in it? I just need to get seen getting on and off of it.
Check this out. You want?
And then we take
You want to
pictures.
see
We're
how this
balling.
works? I'll tell you. This is how this works. We have a big. I know we have a big enough audience now because I said, "Hey, are any of you listeners a pilot? We know we do have listeners that are pilots. Do any of you do that private jet gig? If you ever, because if you're ever here, let us know. We'll drive over to the Orlando private airport just to take photos.
That's a way better way than I was going to phrase it. Now that we're monetized,
Yeah.
I was going to say, can anyone get me get me illegal access to an airport? Can somebody gain me illegal access to the airport? He went the legal route, which is, does anybody have?
Can anybody get me flight lessons? I don't need to know how to land.
My first thought was, who can get me illegal access to an airport?
I'm like, we
in
could do this
2025?
legally. We could do this legally.
And Royce's brain immediately went to, hey, can anyone just get us in?
There's pilots that
it's-
listen. I know
can-
there are.
Can anyone just get us in and have it be allowed?
Yeah, we could do this legally. I promise you, we can make this happen legally.
Literally, we'll meet
Yeah.
at the airport, and like Royce shows up just in a regular tank top and a hat. Like, what's up?
Just like a cat burglar.
I show up like a cat burglar with fucking what do you call it? The bolt cutters for the
Yeah.
fence. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I thought we were breaking into
This
the
is
airport."
Jerry.
He's
He's a fan. He's a pilot. He's gonna let us take photos.
like, you just have to go through.
He said we'd even sit inside if we want.
Said you were gonna. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. What do you?
You
Okay.
just have to go through a metal
Yeah.
detector. And I'm like, well, now I have the bolt
Well,
cutters.
leave
though.
him outside. Go back. Put him back in your car. We're not bringing.
What if I put the bolt cutters in the bucket at the security thing and like
tell
give
him
them back to
it's
me?
medical bolt cutters.
Give
You need
them
them
back to
medically.
me.
Yeah.
TMZ's Branson Quirk is live in Los
Branson
Angeles.
Quirk?
Good morning.
Okay. So
He was named after the place he was conceived in, and let me tell you, it was very exciting sex.
Oh yeah. It was.
Branson.
So this was five.
Oh, I thought he was from
5
Cork,
hours ago.
Illinois. What? Yeah, 5 hours
This
ago.
is from 5 hours ago. 1 hour ago.
What happened?
USA Today reported in a statement to USA Today, a White House spokesperson said there's zero truth to the claims in TMZ's story. The president is the final decider on pardons, not anonymous sources. So TMZ was reporting this based on an anonymous source, but Trump never actually said that he is going.
I am putting it out there right now.
He's saying it now.
I'm
pussy.
telling you, we are going to
Who's
pardon.
that? Is that Trump?
That's
We're
Trump,
going
yeah.
to pardon the grandfather of Harlem World. If Mace is the dad of Harlem World, then that makes Puffy the godfather.
Unk.
Unk.
Unk of Harlem World.
Yeah. Creepy Unk.
Creepy Unk. Okay. Any more super chats?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can do those.
What's the next one here?
We got to. Steven for 8. Thank you, buddy. Says I'd give this money to Aaron, but he's in prison. So I guess you guys will do. Well, thank you so much. Aaron is currently in jail.
That is true.
Which is hilarious.
Somehow, still finding a way to violate the terms of his probation, which is amazing.
By the way, can I say something? 100% of the time that Aaron's been in jail, we get monetized. Maybe there's some sort of link.
Listen, if YouTube will make us like one of those partners on the front page and like let us be mainstream, I will personally frame Aaron for a felony and have him put in prison.
That's fun.
I'll plant drugs in his car.
Yeah.
Abraham for 2 says,
Or just call the cops. You're gonna get lucky. You don't need
Royce,
to
I
find some-
actually have a note from YouTube that actually confirms that now that Aaron Imholt is in jail, there is enough money to go out to the rest of us streamers.
Oh, okay, that's
So
awesome. Cool.
That's why.
That's good. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
like
Thank you.
that. Let's see. Abraham for 2 says inward, as in to
Like
look
inside,
inward.
look inward. Okay, look inside. of
Lil Emmy
oneself.
for 10. Congrats on partner. Thank you. We're not sure why.
We have no idea, but thanks.
I have a theory. Somebody hit the wrong button.
Yeah, and that's fine. We'll take a mistake partnership.
Rockin' Sock and Bobby D for 10 said, oh, wait, you said to donate money on Rumble.
Okay,
He's
I
doing
mean-
that bit.
Oh, and guess what? I got a donation on Rumble from Rockin' Sock and Bobby D. Fine, I'll donate here. Make up your mind, boys.
$5 from Fuck You, says Mersh.
Oh, jeez.
Mersh denouncing Carl with the Sonichu cookie worked. Damn the He-Burger. Oh, was it a cookie? Because that is
Was it?
funny if it was a cookie. I saw a picture of Carl from Who Are These Podcasts holding up what looked like a Sonichu medallion.
Yeah.
And I was like, Carl, no! Was it cookie? Because if it was a cookie, because you know the Sonichu medallions all kind of look shitty
They do,
because
yeah,
they're
yeah.
handmade by. So I could see why it wasn't. Probably if it was a cookie, that was a great work. Dirk Diggler for 5 says just use the fake PJ set all the other influencers use. Oh, the sit down one?
Oh, yeah.
That's all of them. Anyway, what were you going to say, Virgie?
Oh, I was gonna say it doesn't matter if you make a Ouija board out of a fucking pie crust. You're still invoking demons, dog.
Yeah,
Fucking,
I mean,
you should not play with that shit.
All right, here we go.
What steps is the administration taking to maintain the ceasefire?
Well, a lot of steps, and right now it's in the hands of others. You know, we have 59 countries that agreed to the deal. We have a peace in the Middle East for the first time ever. We made a deal with Hamas that, you know, they're going to be very good, they're going to behave, they're going to be nice, and if they're not, we're going to go and we're going to eradicate them if we have to. They'll be eradicated, and they know that.
He that was his word of the day calendar today was eradicated.
So they went in.
I probably said it too many times today.
You're right. He's in bed with Melania going like, I'm saying eradicated too much, aren't I?
They went in.
To be fair, I was on the phone with Netanyahu for like an hour today. He
Oh,
loves
yeah.
that word.
It's his
It's
favorite
kind of burrowed into my brain because he keeps saying it. You know, the Hebrews, the Israelis have 57 words for eradicate. They only have one word for peace.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
And they don't have any words for refund.
One time I caught an eradicate on Route 13 and he knew Bubble Beam.
Rocket and Bobby D on Rumble says, I would like to request Dead Kennedys police truck dedicated to Virgin. You know, this isn't a fucking radio show.
It's a good song, though.
Yeah.
And I don't believe it was the leadership, but they had some rebellion in there among themselves, and they killed some people, you know, a lot of people. But this is a violent group. You know, you probably noticed over the last 100 years, this is a very violent group of people. And they got very rambunctious, and they did things that they shouldn't be doing. And if they keep doing it, then we're going to go in and straighten it out, and it'll happen very
were
quickly.
quite rambunctious. It's like when you go away and your kids throw a party in your house. That's Hamas. They're being very rambunctious.
Quickly and pretty violently, unfortunately.
Yeah, just following up on that question, when you say we are going to eradicate Hamas, who is we? Does that include American boots on the ground?
By the way, JD Vance came out today when he said there was not going to be American boots on. He had to come because of this.
No, it won't be on the ground at all. We don't need to because we have many countries.
Because
as
we
you
have
know,
robots now. We have AI-powered robots.
Him and
Palantir.
Elon made up, so now he has a robot army.
Signed on to
We
this
are
deal.
really going to reach that future, huh? In a few years, where robots are killing other robots.
It's going to be horrible, but it will look kind of cool. I mean, I like BattleBots. Like, I'm a big fan.
I mean, honestly, I feel like it's better than a bunch of young guys dying. I mean, people will still die, but I think at far less numbers, and it'll be way more cool footage. There'll be a better cool footage to death ratio. It'll be a lot more of drones hitting a robot, which is like, all right, well, nobody died. It's just a lot of explosions and metal, and I feel like that's a better way to go to war. We just have robots fighting robots.
But I want the robots to scream when you take their face off, like the itchy and scratchy robots. Why do they have to scream? For no reason, they made them scream when they take their face off.
The way I view it, 59 countries and unanimous. There's never been, nobody ever believed it was countries that 4 months ago didn't like each other, and now
They still don't like each other.
I swear to God, even those retards in Romania, they said we agree with you, and those people are retarded. If you go to Romania, I mean, if you meet these people, they're not great. And even they agree with us. Why are you throwing shade at the...
Letting Trump ramble is fucking funny all the time.
He always just says weird shit that you go, you didn't need to add that to the conversation, bud.
But I'm glad you did. Listen, we may disagree with future
It was
president.
like the other day when Melania was popping a pimple on my back, and we were talking, and you're like, what are you doing?
would you say that?
When he goes senile, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be so much fun.
He's going to be the most popping off at the mouth senile former president ever. And who's going to stop him?
Nobody. So, future president, John Fetterman.
I hope. I unironically hope so.
Now, let's play this clip.
Are you surprised that vote after vote, it's just been 3 Democrats time and again who voted for this bill. And does that surprise you?
Yeah, it's Groundhog Day, you know, and I'm just saying, and it's not entertaining. That's a great movie, but this is shitty.
Hey, we may disagree with him on a lot of his policy stuff, but Groundhog's Day is a great movie.
And he is correct in that the situation it's based on is horrible.
It is horrible. These facts are true.
He's like, yeah, this is basically a Bill Murray-less Groundhog Day.
Oh, no.
And now it's like now real damage is going to are now touching
But
the
he's
lives
just-
of.
He's basing all of his speeches and in the analogies he makes based on whatever movie in what hotel he was watching that night.
Of regular Americans.
You know, if he did that, he would end up being more fucking honest than most politicians.
That's a good point.
He would be like most Americans.
We all lose, and it's embarrassing to our allies and to our enemies.
Bro, who would have ever thought that fucking Fetterman, like after all that shit, remember we were like, he's brain dead. And now, bro, every story I keep reading is they want to oust him. They're like, we need to oust Fetterman. We need to get rid of this guy.
You know,
we need to get rid of the retard.
The problem is like the government's like it's like a bus that like has a bomb on it, and like if it goes below 55 miles an
He's a
hour,
movie buff. He's a movie
then
buff.
the bus is gonna explode. It's gonna kill everyone on the bus. But it's like in this case, everyone on the bus is the American people. And the bus, we don't have a Keanu Reeves. My point is, we didn't just stop. We stopped the bus. We hit the emergency brake on the bus. Now that bomb's going to kill everybody.
And I think the name of that movie was The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
The bus that couldn't slow down.
You see, the
Good
people of
reference.
America are like a whale. We're like a trapped whale, and we need a little boy to free us. And then we can jump over the little boy. While
I
Michael
love
Jackson
Fetterman.
plays.
Fetterman just being a movie buff. That's all. He's a huge movie buff.
You know, right now, Americans on a riverboat with Ice Cube, and there's a big snake in the water
No,
coming
that's
for us.
Anaconda. I mean,
I like John Fetterman because he might be dumb, but his brain works at just the right level, and his morality works at just the right level. That at the very basic, he seems like a guy that goes, I don't see. Do we have to drone strike a baby to get our GDP up? Like, I'm just wondering.
No, but according to Hoyt,
like, I'm not saying he's the guy that has a better idea, but he's at least willing to ask. Does anyone have any other ideas to get the GDP up, like without just killing babies with shrapnel? Like, do we have another way?
Have we maybe like a tax credit,
a
or
new energy
something?
program?
Maybe like
I don't know. I'm not a smart guy. I just think there's got to be a better business to be in than killing people, right? Like, there's got to be. I'm just saying we used to make steel.
I'm just saying there might be a better way on the table to achieve peace other than Reaper drones.
No, look, listen. I put my cargo shorts on one leg at a time, just like everybody else.
Look, I was watching this movie Iron Man the other day, and he had a Jericho missile system, and it looked devastating.
Just a huge movie.
They never explain how that asshole turned a missile into a suit.
Oh, I'm fucking mad.
I was meeting with one of my constituents earlier today, and he had this great idea for a company. He's calling it Cyberdyne, and he's
All right, let's do this.
Dallas Mayor Eric Johnson is at odds with some members of the city council because he wants Dallas police to partner with ICE.
So last week we learned the department turned down
Okay, weirdly jacked old dude. Jesus Christ.
on a contract to work with the agency. Several council members backed that decision. Fox 4's Vanya Castillo live in Dallas with this story.
Okay, so like basically, like if the guy, dude, ma'am, you're like, that's Chonga levels of fucking. You know what she looks like? Selena.
Mm-hmm. You know what it is?
oh my
too?
god,
Like,
she does though.
Can I just say, like, I am the resident guy on this show, I think, out of everybody that likes Latinas the most.
That would be you, yes.
And I gotta say, like, in the character creation mode, Latina got slidden way too high. The Latina setting it's way too much in the 80s.
Yeah.
It should be down in the 75, 71, right?
Mersh,
just went overboard.
you were sliding it towards Salma, and then you went into Wozy Perez.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
yeah,
happened.
yeah,
We went,
he's-
okay, we went. Well, it's. I guess I can't go back.
If this was a Skyrim haircut, it would be named the Consuela.
Look out, man! There's a house cleaner behind you.
Steve Heather, so a Dallas police chief turned down $25 million from ICE, and now it's
The Dallas police chief turned down $25 million from ICE.
Sparking debates here at City Council. Now, some City Council members actually backing
I will say
the
this.
police.
I was mean at first. You are kind of pretty. You're not the worst.
Merce loves these
I do love Latinos.
Police chief and putting them at
Bro,
odds with.
Could you go back in the day? Could you imagine going back in the day to like Obama and asking him or telling him at a press conference, yeah, well, your policies are going to lead to police chiefs denying working with federal agents. Like, what-
I knew a guy who was saying that a long time ago.
Oh God, he was. Though.
I was saying it on Twitter when it was Twitter.com back then. They hated me back then.
Mayor. Days after it was revealed Dallas's top cop turned down an offer to partner with ICE, there's now a war of words among some city leaders. It all started when Dallas Police Chief Daniel Como told the city's Community Police Oversight Board that he said no to the feds. A $25 million offer.
This is Dallas, right?
Dallas police enforced
Dallas is a
certain
Democrat city, dog.
federal immigration laws.
Dallas is like Richmond, or you know what I mean?
Hold on, let me hear what this guy's to say.
No one's going to be wearing a DPD uniform enforcing federal laws. It won't happen.
He said Dallas
Like felonies either?
police have had very little interaction with ICE and made his position very clear.
We as DPD are not doing any immigration enforcement. We don't have the authority to do that.
But they're trying to give you $25 million, and you do have the authority if the government's giving it to you.
Well, I mean, you can decline the money if you want, but here's the thing, right? To me, there is a difference. I do agree philosophically to a certain extent that it is not a local police department's job to further enhance like federal, to do federal people's shit. Just in a sweeping, like just going out sweeping, doing Fed shit. I don't like that, right? But like, the problem here is that the cops go so far in another direction when they're liberal. I want my cops that when they do a regular traffic stop and they pull people over and it just happens to be a completely illegal traffic stop, and then they go, oh, there's 57 people in this car. Folks, can we see some ID? And then they figure out it's a bunch of fucking illegals. That's what I don't like, is now they're just letting them go and they're hiding them, as opposed to now, yeah, it's not your job to do the Fed's job, but it is your duty to call the feds and go, hey, I got 57 Mexican guys in a Honda Civic. And none of them can tell me where they're from.
Or speak English.
They're all smiling at me. I don't know what to do. And then, so that's my problem. You can refuse the money all you want. And fine, don't do their jobs for them. But I know for a fact a lot of you big city cops are pulling these illegals over and going, just get out of here, buddy. Just get out of here.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of people in the chat saying that, like Ravager says, I told y'all months ago Dallas was getting bad. Nobody believed me. So, yeah, like, I mean, I guess it's getting, I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, I don't live in Texas, so I wouldn't know.
Nor have we done that, nor will we do that.
But Mayor Eric Johnson disagrees. and
Hold on, so the black mayor is also saying, no, take the money, you fucking idiot.
wants a public meeting about it. In a letter to City Council committee chairs, he called the police chief's decision unilateral and says the decision should be reviewed publicly. He also said the partnership could be a way to bring in money that the city and police department needs. But over the weekend, 4 city council members, Chad West, Jaime Reséndez, and
Oh, let
Adam
me guess. Just by the second name, I know who it is.
Basaldua and Paula Caldwell Blackman came out to publicly back the chief, releasing a joint statement where they wrote, "While the Dallas Police Department's role is to ensure the public safety of our community, immigration and related activities are a federal responsibility." And they wrote that joining ICE's program would, quote, turn local law enforcement into an arm of the federal immigration enforcement and could result in betrayal of trust between the Dallas Police Department
And illegal immigrants. See, that's the problem. The only way you could get your head around that statement is the only people that it is breaking the trust with are the people that shouldn't be here and are breaking the law. Like, it's like it would break the trust with the Dallas, like this statement, imagine goes, it would break the law, it would break the trust of the Dallas Police Department and all the rapists in Dallas. Like, yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, my thing is, like, look, again, slippery slope for me, right? Because I wouldn't want, like, the DEA or FBI, I wouldn't want the cops just coming around going, hey, they're all just sweeping everybody's neighborhood, knocking on doors. Like, I'd be a little annoyed at this. But it's like they're not even really doing that. What they're doing is essentially ICE is saying, here's money. We would like you to start doing these things, and they're probably things that are already within the parameters of police department work anyway. It's the same way when feds go, hey man, look, there's a major violent heroin trafficker along the Gulf Coast of Florida. They'll come down here, they'll go to like the 6 counties, and the feds will give out like little sheets with the guys' names and their cars, and they'll go, look, you fucking help us out with this, and that's part of why you get federal money, because the feds can show up sometimes and go, hey, look, everywhere along the Gulf, if you see these 4 guys and you see them anywhere, they probably got a bunch of heroin and guns. So just help us get these guys. So you guys are just not doing your fucking job, which is people breaking the law. And a lot of the illegals, they keep doing this thing where it's like, well, they're not like doing anything wrong. A lot of them are.
Yeah.
That's the problem. A lot of them are. The news. Think of how many times the news covers like something that happens with an illegal immigrant. And they'll only do it when somebody gets killed.
Yeah.
And even then they'll try to like only cover it a little bit. But like think of all the stories we're not hearing where people aren't getting killed, but they're getting maimed, or there's like sex assault, or there's like robberies. or there's, like,
remember in Colorado, the entire
they took
apartment
over a whole
complex?
goddamn apartment
And then the news for a while was just trying to lie, and the apartment complex had to come out on Twitter and go, no, they are gangs here. This is a fucking problem.
A Venezuelan gang
Yeah.
went into, by the way, not even a shitty apartment
No, nice
complex, like a
complex.
mid-tier apartment complex, and turned it into like what I turned my settlements in Fallout 4 into.
Yeah, no, it's
Bunch
really
of people
fast,
walking
yeah.
around with like gas masks on and stolen rifles and shit. You're like, what is happening?
SPLC Investigator on Rumble donated. It says, thank God you are back on YouTube and I can super chat. I already deleted Rumble. You didn't. You just donated on Rumble. That's not true.
Do you want to hear what the requirements for the 25 mil were? And
Sure.
What the 25 mil specifically was. So you remember, like a couple weeks ago, Trump did that program where state law enforcement could basically be like deputized as like an ICE agent,
Right.
on the side. So the deal was, every officer that you have go through that program, we will pay their entire annual salary this year, all of their benefits, and all of their overtime.
And he turned it down?
Yeah. That's why the mayor's pissed, because that would have just opened up like $25 million in budget for the police department.
For the city.
In the city.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Can I say something though?
Mm-hmm.
I hate this because again, I'm torn. On the one hand, I do not like illegals being here, and I don't like that police departments aren't enforcing it. On the other hand, there is something kind of based about a local police chief telling the feds to go fuck themselves, and we won't take your money, and we'll just do it our way. Because, like, to be fair, fundamentally, that's kind of what we believe, right? It's like local sheriffs being like, we're not enforcing that. You know what I mean? Fine, pull our money. We don't give a fuck.
All right.
Read some of these.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Let me see. We did. Oh, a Qual for 5. Thank you. She said, we did it, Joe.
Yeah.
Mega Man is how it's spelled for 5. First time listener, first time caller. Where do you get your ideas from?
I hate this.
That doesn't sound like
I
a
hate you
first
so
time.
much.
Thank you. Exact opposite. MK Ultra reading. Andrew Griffin for 5 said, here's some shekels for your troubles, boys. Congrats. Thank you. Dan G for 5. Canadian. You know.
That counts.
5 Trudeau shekels towards your next trip to Biloxi. Congrats, boys. Yeah, I don't know about that. James for 2. This is for Steven Crowder. MK Ultra for 2. Showing up in the feeds.
We
again.
are. We are.
Are we?
I
Showing
checked.
up in the feeds again. Congrats,
Yeah,
boys.
I checked. And I checked, like, not from one of my show accounts, from, like, personal.
I'll be honest. I've like noticed it sometimes, but I haven't noticed it as much as Royce has. And it's been, I'll admit, it's been bugging him more than it's been bugging me, but I just haven't seen it as bad. But I come right into the show dialed
Yeah.
in, so I guess he's been watching, and I
Of
guess
course,
yeah, I didn't realize how bad it was.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see here.
This
Okay.
is nuts.
A man is now facing charges that he attacked another man at a No Kings protest. This one was in Swampscott. Michael Curl was arrested over the weekend after
I kicked him.
Allegedly beating up the victim, who was wearing an inflatable costume of President Donald Trump and waving a flag. Curl claims the victim was provoking him.
Well, no. By what? By saying words? You can't just beat someone up, dude.
Man is now facing charges that he attacked another man at a No Kings protest. This one was in Swampscott. Michael Curl was arrested over the weekend after allegedly beating up the victim, who was wearing an inflatable costume of President Donald Trump and waving a flag. Curl claims the victim was provoking him and had struck him with the flagpole. The victim was taken to the hospital. Curl was released on personal recognizance until a pre-trial hearing. That's set for next month.
Bro, these people get so mad over the dumbest shit.
But like, what I don't understand, right? Because these people don't think clearly, right? Is that if I saw somebody walking around like in some inflatable weird Obama thing, my thought wouldn't be to attack them, even if you don't dislike something. What if that person was protesting something?
Yeah.
What if they didn't like Trump and they were doing a thing making fun of Trump, and then you attack some guy? Like, these people don't even think. They don't have like that ability to reason and go, well, wait, why is he doing this? And what is this? What is this guy doing? It's immediately like, I am going to swing on what is essentially a Trump wacky waving inflating
For no reason. And Vanner Invictus on the Rumble side said, honest question, live in rural Ohio and was at a laundromat with mom. Bunch of migrants were there. Mom felt weird, so kept my head on a swivel and her arms reach. Was I wrong? No, you should never feel, listen, always when you're especially protecting your family, man, it doesn't matter how you feel. Like if you have, I'm always been a big proponent of like gut feeling. Trust your gut a lot of the times. And if you're wrong, so what? Like, but who gives a shit? But yeah, trust your gut most of the time. When something feels sketchy, it's usually sketchy. Like this.
Nearly 500,000 people pass through Penn Station during the busy daily commute.
And only 200,000 piss on the subway.
In the heart of New York City.
It's pretty good. Those numbers are down from last year.
Will say for an abandoned newborn baby girl to be found here on the staircase to the subway, alive and in good condition.
Hey, okay, look, you could go to the fire department.
Can I ask?
They have a box for that.
Can I ask?
That has an alarm.
How does? Well, you know what? What hour was this? Because my biggest problem not is that somebody left a baby in a subway, because people are increasingly just animals, right?
Yeah.
My thought is like, she didn't do this in front of people because somebody would have said something. So I'm thinking, did she? Well, I want to know what hour this was. Did she do it at like 3 in the morning when the subways are kind of dead? You can actually, because that's my only thing logistically. How can you place a baby down in a subway and nobody goes, "Hey, excuse me, ma'am,
you left something.
You left your baby." So, like, that just seems weird to me.
I'm just glad they said it was mint condition. I mean, nothing's worse than a used baby.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
terrible.
I'm sorry, but nothing that's been laying on the floor of a subway station is mint condition anymore.
Yeah,
it was in a swaddle where she was wrapped. It was a wrapped
Ian Watkins
baby.
wouldn't have touched that baby.
In 2025, I won't even fuck a bitch who's taking a New York subway unless she gets a full panel.
That's because he's dead. But by the way, Bridget, that's because he's dead.
On the staircase to
'Cause
the
I'm
subway,
dead? No,
alive.
he said Ian Watkins would have touched that baby.
Alive and in good condition. It is.
Oh, maybe it was
nothing
just
short
on
of
the
a miracle.
stairs. It wasn't even on the subway. It was just on the stairs.
And it was found by Pizza Rat, who raised it to be a ninja.
Can we talk? Can we talk about this man's tie and flower combo?
Whoa!
Hell yeah,
Black
dog.
Joker.
Wow, it's like he left every black church on Sunday.
I was about to say he's late for a sermon.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm calling it the miracle on 34th Street.
No, a miracle would have been if she would have raced that kid. And not a miracle would be if you were in a city where people weren't leaving babies in the subway. That would be a miracle.
I think right. It should be basic human decency to go like, "Hey, don't leave a baby in the subway." I do love too that like. I'm just gonna say this. I have a feeling that we're gonna, if they ever, we'll probably never find out. But I can't even say it. I don't know. We're monetized now.
Okay,
I just
let
think
me try.
I got it. Certain
Okay.
people grow up and are raised from day one, always being taught and knowing that, like you said, a fire station, a hospital, a police station, like. Certain civilized folk growing up, certain civilized folks growing up knew the stories of like, teenage runaway, whatever. She left her baby at a firehouse. It's not a great scenario, but at least you were human about it. This is going to be, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think what Mersh is saying is that this was a particular genre of baby.
A genre. Okay. Andy has bad taste, guys. It's also another Groundhog's Day situation. Andy has bad taste, guys. I can't figure out how to cast spells. Oh, this isn't Trofo. SPLC investigator donated $5. He goes, guys, I got a bunch of mana. That's both of you
guys
did a Trovo joke at the same time.
Can you guys bring your mana over to the Rumble or YouTube?
Yeah. Because mana, we could use it.
Grateful for the work of the NYPD in responding and carrying.
Okay, here's the thing I don't get. Look at them sectioning off this area. Why are they sectioning it off? Once the baby's picked up, we don't need to section off the area. What are you, dusted for prints?
Yeah, come on, man.
But you know what I mean? What's this for? They already got the baby.
For the baby.
An anonymous call came in shortly before 9:30
We are
a.m.
investigating to see if there are, in fact, any other babies in the area. So right now we're doing a baby sweep. Hopefully we'll get service restored on the J line as soon as possible.
After peak rush, reporting a newborn baby girl left alone on the steps to the 1, 2, and 3 subway lines.
Yeah, 10 buses confirmed baby at the location.
First responders rushed to the scene, finding the baby wrapped in just a sheet, but alert and conscious. The baby girl transported immediately to the hospital, where she's reported in stable condition. And as to who left her there, NYPD now poring over camera footage from the area in hopes they'll be able to determine how this happened. And while that investigation is underway, we don't know exactly why the baby was there, but many people may not know.
We did not know at which time we investigated to find out if perhaps this baby was involved in some form of perhaps narcotics trafficking or other illegal behavior. Once we identified the baby, we issued it a citation for loitering, as it was basically just laying around in the subway. We did a full investigation. We walked around in the subway. We asked a bunch of homeless people, hey, you know this baby? One of the homeless people say, yeah, that's my baby. So we just gave it to the homeless guy, and everything worked itself out.
He said, yeah, that's my baby. I'm
They're like,
hungry.
wait, did you even question it? Yeah, it's my baby. I'm hungry. Wait, what?
3 days later, we're watching a fucking Chris Cuomo vlog, and he's like, I was jogging and I found this baby, and he's holding it by the neck.
Prosecutors filing a motion for a pretrial detention, attempting to put that guy, Jacoby Vontrell Tillman, accused of trying to rape a woman on a Florida trail.
This is Orange County. Ready? Jacoby Vontrell Tillman charges attempted first-degree murder, attempted sexual battery, battery by strangulation, battery, prior battery. A battery, one prior battery.
Prosecutors want to put him back in custody.
Yeah, despite having a criminal history, he was released on just $9,500 bond, less than 48 hours after being arrested. He is expected to appear in court today.
Here with us now is Florida Senator Ashley
Bro,
Moody.
you know when you get like a criminal citation, like that doesn't have to be like, you know, like real criminals, but traffic criminal. Like, you know what I mean? When you get like in a situation and you go, oh, fuck, or like your shit gets fucked up. How fast are you to get in there and go like, hey, I want to fix
I'm done.
I want to be able to drive my car and have my gun on me and like, you know what I mean? Go to eat and I want to be able to do a lot of stuff I want to be able to do. So is this all sorted out, please? And like, I love this, like, there's certain places where they just go, I don't know, aggravated battery, they let you out, you come back out, you sell some drugs, you beat somebody in the face, you shoot at a cop, and it's like they just let you out again, and it's like, hey, I didn't realize you get so many chances.
It's weird.
It's nuts.
Senator Moody,
by the
why?
way, what's up,
Why
girl?
was this bail so low, especially in a tough on crime state like Florida? Something doesn't add
That's
up.
what. Well, it's Orange County. I will help you out. It's Orange County. There's a difference. Yes, Florida is tough on law, but you still have little pockets, okay? Like Mayor Buddy Dwyer of Orlando.
He loves Buddy Dwyer.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't add up. I can tell you the sheriff of that county is incensed.
Yeah, it's not the sheriff's fault, by the way. That's not the guy who did this.
The people of that county cannot believe a judge would let a person like this out. Look, bond and detention decisions are generally based on two things. Is this person a danger to the community? Can we guarantee they're not going to hurt other people? And can we guarantee they'll show back
Who's the judge?
up in court? You're generally looking at those two things. I can tell you as a former...
Who's the judge? Who's the judge? That's what I want to
To
know.
the community. So I think you have a lot of people
I've
scratching
said
their
this
heads.
about
and they're
somebody
gonna have-
else before, but it probably fits this chick too, but she kind of reminds me of the chick that had to follow Saul Goodman around.
Yes.
The spy.
Yeah.
Governor DeSantis had removed from office and is back in office now. The question is, were they insistent at that hearing and giving the judge all of the facts of this case, not only the criminal background, but all of those unique facts, exactly what you're talking about? I know that they've come in now and said that they're going to ask for this to be reconsidered. They'd file additional charges, but you've got to have all of that information presented to the judge at that time. And if the judge knew that and she let this guy out.
She let this guy out?
Is unacceptable and certainly can't happen in a law and order state like Florida.
Meanwhile, Senator from Florida to Washington, the government shutdown is still ongoing. And
So what?
Yeah, so what? We get it, you dumb, ugly bitch.
Yeah, seriously. We got any more before we go to break here?
Yeah, we can get to. Oh, we got quite a few here. Sorry. BIPOC Bolo for 5 said warehouse tycoon Eric July needs Texas law enforcement to protect from Bunny Gang.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Bunny Gang, by the way. They did some really funny shit. They've been showing up to all of Chrissy Mayor's like horrible gigs.
So all of them.
But I mean like places in Ohio that 10 people are showing up to, and like Riley and Sean and the Bunny Gang, like more Bunny Gang people are showing up.
Oh no!
To counter the show than they're showing other shows. It's great. Hack the movies. Yeah. Tony, I don't like him. It says, hello, fellow YouTube partners. Good to see you, pal, I guess. Never has me on his show.
Scaramucci Fandango Pizza?
I don't know why he doesn't have me on the show, but whatever, man. Chris Kaiser for 5 says, Kamala just dropped out of the primary. Bet we'll never see her again. Think COVID was the thing, 2020, will still be a thing in a couple months. All you talk about is, this is
the last. Like
you son of a bitch.
It's a super chat from the last time we got one. 2019
You know what it
super
is,
chat.
Chris Kaiser? Thank you. He might be even dead by now. That might have been
It might have been stuck in the system and it pushed through. Cool.
Rocket Saga and Bobby D for 5. Have you guys heard of Tom McDonald? I normally don't like rap music, but he's great.
Some of these are pushing through. I think that's what's happening, Merce. These old ones are pushing
You know
through.
what it feels like? Remember like 2008 text messaging?
Yeah.
Remember when like you'd
Yes.
have no text message and then you'd like get back to like
40.
and then you'd have 40 and then people go, why didn't you get back to me? And you're like, I
got them like yesterday, so.
That was back when I was like, I live in a trailer park in Hubert, North Carolina. I didn't get any text for like 4 weeks. Scott Fletcher for 5. Mersh, it would be based, but they still arrest us. Dr. Jizz Respect.
One of my favorite names.
For 10. Says, hey guys, very cool if your YouTube channel has been monetized. I'm sending you money and some Jizz Riz. Thank you. Oh my God, we're
and
so back.
$3 from comment removed by moderator over on Rumble. He just said, okay. Thank you, comment. Let me check Ko-Fi just in case. I haven't checked that today. Guys, if you want to check out tomorrow's show and you're new around here, easiest way to do it, revengeofthesys.locals.com. If you're over on the YouTube side or on the Rumble side, in the description of the video, just join our locals. It's $7 a month. You're going to get every single Wednesday episode and every single Friday episode and all of our movie riffs, and we game with you guys. I put the first 400 episodes there of the show, which are very spicy and not on YouTube, over on Locals, and you can go check it out over there. RevengeOfTheSys.Locals.com. $7 a month is how we keep doing the show, guys. If you sign up, you get a whole bunch of stuff, and the Locals chat's always popping with photos.
Yeah, and can I just say, like he said earlier, with the memberships on YouTube, please don't do those for now until
Not yet.
just give
We're
us like
setting 'em
2
up.
days to adjust it. Okay,
Yeah, give us a couple of days. We'll figure.
All right.
We're going to figure them out.
We'll announce it.
Yeah, we will.
Locals is where you want to do it.
RevengeOfTheSys.Locals.com. We'll be right back. It's really loud.
more time or get the fuck out of your hole. Out of your hole. Your home. Out of your hole. This is what a motherfucking hammers. This is what a motherfucking hammer. This is what a motherfucking hammer.
Okay, tonight I'm going to read you Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was my favorite book when I was a kid. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket have a small boy named Charlie, who, by the way, is trans, not that it matters. He/his grandparents all sleep on the same cruelty-free mattress because they are otherwise unhoused. What the hell? Where's the Chalamet, Bri? Get to the Chalamet! The Gobstoppers are vegan? After falling in the chocolate river, Augustus Gloop apologizes for doing blackface? Why did they change all this stuff? My God, this is the worst day since 9/11. Hey guys, we're out of dry food.
Brian, they just knocked down the World Trade Centers.
Oh. Did they also knock down the Petco?
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you. You know, the entire Tucker documentary came out of 9/11. It's wild. I recommend watching it. It's really good. And all the inside job stuff, all the confirmed stuff, all the ex-CIA people. It's pretty wild. I would definitely go check it out.
Remember?
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember when 9/11 was an inside job, was a left-wing talking
Okay,
point?
first off, Virgie, I never forget.
Yeah, don't forget, bro.
So, like, saying remember is insulting to me because that's insinuating that at some point I forgot. All right? And the bumper sticker on my back of my car says honk if you're horny. And the one next to it says never forget to honk if you're horny. Okay? Show some goddamn respect. We're monetized now on YouTube, Virgie. We got to fucking keep up appearances, as they say. Okay. Yes. Look who we have. Got a new one.
Oh, I love this.
We
fucking
got
guy.
a new one. This is our boy. We love this
yeah.
dude. This guy rules. All right, Rob, what do you got for us?
He says he can fix up your
It's
house.
Fondostal.
Yeah. She's not bad for
I
older,
like-
older Latina. I like her.
I gotta be honest with
I'm
you.
digging it.
I gotta be honest with you. If I was out and about at a bar and she
right.
started talking to me, I would be like, "This is gonna be a good thing."
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
I like her.
Yeah, I'd be
I
excited.
like her.
Fix up your house. He claimed he was a licensed and insured contractor.
Well, but after a break-in and a fire, this builder bolted. He was featured in the Hall of Shame, and then he was arrested. Rod Wolchek was at his sentencing. Rod, this guy has
I love that he just shows up at people's sentencings. I love him.
quite a reputation.
Yeah, I can definitely say this guy was not a blubbering, apologetic defendant.
Can you imagine? Hold on. Can you imagine this guy accosting you and whatever, and then you get caught, you go to jail. At your sentencing, you're sitting there, you look around, and like the Joker, like this Phantom of the Opera, he's in the back, like shame, Hall of Shame,
Sitting with a notepad.
He
Fact, I
rules.
didn't see any
I
emotion
like that
from-
he actually seems to take this shit
He
personally.
does. He'll go to the
He's like,
sentencing.
I
He
will
doesn't
go to
care.
your shit, bro.
apologetic defendant. Fact, I didn't see any emotion from him at all.
Let's go.
Hey, Artemis.
Artemis?
Hey, hang on, man. I've been waiting for you all this time, man. Stop the talk. You got anything to say?
Artemis Brintley tries to avoid me at the courthouse, but I gotta find out why he cheated a lady out of $17,000.
I didn't have any ill intentions at all.
You pled guilty, though.
The man has a point.
I mean, yeah, you pled guilty. I never had any ill intentions. You pled guilty.
Guilty to taking thousands of dollars under false pretenses in his unlicensed.
How much of this is going on in Detroit, man? Must be a lot of this.
Contracting business, which featured full-on lies right on his business truck.
Do you think he's a con man or you think he's just a dope?
Yes.
I think he's a con man. Last year, I caught Tyrone Artemis Brintley posing as a licensed and insured contractor ready to take my undercover customers' money.
This
I
editor
love him.
is top notch.
Oh, yeah.
They're editing the rap music, the royalty-free rap music, and the money flows. And you notice the editor's always using all this royalty-free shit because they're using this on YouTube. Like they,
oh yeah,
this guy has some Zoomer or like millennial
Running his
working
stuff.
for him. That's like, I can do this shit. You just go out and keep chasing.
Give me
these
the
motherfuckers.
footage. Give me the footage.
I got it. I got it.
After bailing
There's
out
some
a
dude hitting a weed vape at that
Right,
station.
you're right.
Just keep bringing stuff in. I got it. Or just throw it on the drop box while you're out.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it.
real customer's
Adderall.
job.
He's Adderall weed vape guy. Every guy I know that's good at that shit is Adderall weed vape guy, and they just at a computer all day going, just send me the stuff and I'll get it up in like 20
He has
minutes.
a monitor open just with his Bitcoin stuff too. That
Yeah,
he,
no,
day,
always.
always
That's
on.
over here.
Yeah.
That's
just in
one
case.
of
He's looking
them.
at it.
That's- yeah.
Remember when Guilfoyle in Silicon Valley had an alert every time the seller buy his Bitcoin? It would just scream. His computer would scream.
Dude, I was just watching it the other day. The clip popped in my thing where the chick tricked Guilfoyle into like getting all his backlog done.
Oh, yeah,
by making
yeah.
him hire a team and shit.
Yeah.
It's very funny. She's like, "Yeah, I just played into your insecurities and it's done now."
He respected her at the end.
Jody says she gave him tens of thousands of dollars to remodel a Detroit house. The project was botched from the get-go.
You know, it sucks because there is and I've said this for years, right? Like when there's like a list of cities that, in my opinion, it's really sad that they fell apart. Detroit is at like the top of that. Detroit
Absolutely.
and Baltimore are two of the cities that you go, these were like primo cities at one point. And when you go and look at like the unique architecture of that city, you're like, man, you want to preserve this shit. And there's a lot of these places that just rotted away. So it's like, I don't know. I don't, it sucks that people are ripping people off because I'd like to see more successful like rehabilitations in Detroit and these old, like, you've seen it, these stone properties that have like the turrets.
Yeah.
That have like the rounded turrets on them and stuff and they're brick and they're like those are cool buildings, man. And it's like these people are trying to fix it up. And then you got this guy showing up and he's just, piece of shit.
But and someone in the chat saying from Detroit saying that they have a big problem with these contractors over there. So you're right. I mean, this town is easy. It's easy to have a bunch of these people doing this.
Go.
Look at this, man. It used to be the Motor City.
Jody says Artemis didn't have any crew, so he hired some strangers from the neighborhood for help. Oh, they helped all right. Helped themselves to Jody's new appliance.
Oh my God!
That's so
His hired
fucked
help
up.
were strangers from the neighborhood,
That's
and they broke into her house. Holy shit! This is crazier than I thought. I thought he just took her for like a ride.
Jody says Artemis didn't have any crew, so he hired some strangers from the neighborhood for help. Oh, they helped all right. Helped themselves to Jody's new appliances. Great workers. Jody bought more new appliances, but then says Artemis started a fire in her house.
What?
Fucking what? This guy's a menace.
Left a heat gun plugged in, and it was sitting on top of paint cans and next to paint thinner, on top of shims, a bag of shims, which is
paint thinner flammable?
Dry wood.
Yeah.
And
hey, can you do me a favor? Get my phone. I left it next to that candle next to the oily rags.
Well, sometimes you spill a whole thing of paint thinner in a house that's like 250 years old and
Right.
with wood.
Right.
It's not-
So yeah.
This is
paint
why,
rag.
like, you hear the stories of those old. When we had a string a couple years back of Jewish lightning in Tampa, and a couple of those old cigar factories went up, and it was so easy to conceal like an arson there because it's like those
So
buildings
old,
are
yeah.
so old, bro. It's just old wood and brick, and just a little bit of misfortune, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, we can put condos here finally.
Yep.
and it caught fire.
Here's how it looked. Yikes! You thinking he's insured, he's going to pay for this?
Absolutely.
And you found out?
There, we have no recourse.
Next,
Right, because he's not licensed. As he's not licensed, that means he's not insured. And if he's not insured, it means now you have to pay for the repairs. That's why he was found guilty, I'm assuming. He probably doesn't have the money to give her either.
Artemis just bailed on the job and kept her money. But he was still looking for business, so I busted him. He knew I had the goods on him and actually confessed. Are you a licensed contractor?
No.
He was charged with taking money under false pretenses and in August pled guilty. In Wayne County Circuit Court, Art looks pretty chill for his
Can
sentencing.
we trim that beard a little bit? Look,
It's bad.
I don't
bad.
mind. Like I wish I could grow like a good day. I'm not good at that. But if there's a point where
The
you
ratty. It's
yeah,
ratty.
where it starts getting.
Yeah.
This guy's so chill, he doesn't move a muscle as Jody reads her victim impact statement. Honestly, I thought there was something wrong with the video. The guy's a statue.
Your actions left my bank account drained, my house unfinished, and me emotionally and financially devastated.
What's Art got to say? Nothing.
Mr. Brady, would you like to address the court?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, you have a great attorney. You have a black woman with a boy's haircut and a Wonder Woman mug. Yeah, you're gonna do really good.
Wonder. Oh my God! I didn't even notice
Yeah,
that.
she has a Wonder Woman thermos.
That is embarrassing.
His attorney, Kiana Franulak, states
Kiana Franulak from the Franulak system.
Brindley is a good guy, even though he's now a twice convicted felon. Yet,
he's always throwing shade.
Yeah, he had a gun felony a few years back.
I believe this is more of a business relationship that definitely went sour, but Mr. Brindley is not the shyster that he's being portrayed to be.
Judge Bradley Cobb would disagree.
I would be terrified if this was my lawyer.
Yeah. Shyster?
Did plead guilty. I mean, I'm hearing some stepping back from taking responsibility. That's not what I'm hearing, am I?
No, Your Honor, my client pled guilty to not being a licensed builder.
According to the court, that's not what he pled guilty to. He pled guilty to taking thousands of dollars under false pretenses.
Make the money fall again.
I love it.
Artemis is ordered to pay Jody $17,000.
Oh, you heard the cash register?
Restitution and is placed on 18 months of probation. Here's Jody after court.
Has he made any effort to pay you back?
Not at all.
Did he ever say he was sorry?
No.
But when I catch up to Artemis after waiting for him to come face me for more than an hour, he says this.
I did apologize to Jody. I did not have any ill. Watch your stuff there. Thanks. I didn't have any ill intentions at all.
You pled guilty, though.
For the licensing part, yes.
You also pled guilty to taking money under false pretenses, didn't you? Or larceny by conversion?
No.
False pretenses, right?
No.
No, you did though.
According to the court, that's just a flat-out lie. Here's the absolute truth.
Artemis, you're in the Hall of Shame.
Blah, 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 blah. Fuck yeah, dude. I love this
Got
dude.
him, bro.
He's the best.
Got
He's
him,
the best.
Dan, and whatever your name is.
He
Dan
worked
something,
out
right?
a deal to get his own YouTube channel where he could upload his own stuff. 153.
Rob Wolchek.
Yeah. Rob, 153,000 subs he has.
Why aren't we subbed?
Oh, I must have subbed from Daywave. But there you go.
Subscribe to old Rob. Give him some
Yeah.
love.
Right. This is. You want to see a super crazy Florida story?
A disturbing image tonight after FWC says it found an 8-foot crocodile with an injury to its head in Key Largo. Officers say they
It has a spear in its head. It's swimming around with a fucking spear in its head.
So clearly,
yeah,
somebody tried to poach that gator.
Yeah.
And he just kept on going.
And dude, that's crazy.
discovered the croc Saturday with the spear lodged in the back
That
of its
thing's
head.
gonna come for his family, dog.
Yep.
Did they get it out?
I know they're looking for it. They said they've been looking for it.
Tried to help the animal, but it swam away. Crocodiles are federally protected. It is illegal to kill or harass them.
The guy who
FWC
did it
said-
is sitting at home watching this on the TV. He turns his TV off and he just hears ding dong at his door.
There's a crocodile with a fucking thing in his head.
I think
It has a gun.
I think this is yours. All right, this one is
Fucking crocodile's probably swimming like fucking rude.
Here you go.
It also could have been, I mean, the odds are very slim, but it could have been an arrow or something that landed that somebody was hunting something else with it, but that's probably not what it is.
So this New York Post, gang leader plunges to his death during a DA-backed raid in Colombia.
Is this going to be...
It's on New York Post. Should we not? All right, you know what? We'll play this tomorrow.
Live stream rules...
You're right.
...are not the same as
I'll play it
upload
tomorrow.
video rules.
I'll play it tomorrow.
I'm trying not to be... I don't want to be a buzzkill.
It's okay. I have some other stuff. Don't worry.
Can I remind us all why we didn't just do that by reading some super chats?
Oh, please. Please do.
There you go. King of all pixels for 2. Have you heard about this COVID thing yet?
They're still coming through. The old ones are pushing through.
It's old, guys. It's all going to blow
These
over.
are all. They're going to blow through. It's fine. We'll be fine.
BIPOC Bolo for 5. RTC is the best comedy on the internet. I'll settle for top 10.
Top 10's chill.
But thank you. False Gods with a Z for 2. Thank you. Allegedly Uncut for 10. Trust the science.
We do.
This is
it's old stuff.
Steven for 3. The video editors all sound like too lazy to try. It's true. You just like, but they're great. They do great work.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, I need this done, and we got a deadline. It's like, yeah, man, I just took an Adderall, and like, I hit this weed vape, and then like, once my DoorDash gets here, I promise I'll get it done by 2. Chester Ludlow Jr. for 5 says, sup.
Sup.
John the 4th for 5 said, just wanted to make sure Alphabet Inc. got their cut. Thank you.
Thanks,
and
man.
Thank you as well. BIPOC Bolo for 2 said, but my spear chucking.
And that's fine. We're allowed to say that because it was a gator. Brother Cheerio found ROTC when you guys were beefing with Owen Benjamin, and I thought you guys were jerks. I love the show. Never miss it. Congratulations, fellas.
Do you know why we can also bring up the spear chucking thing? Because it was not only a gator, but it was 99.98% chance it was a white guy that threw it.
No, it's probably a white guy.
If they were trying to poach a
That's
gator,
a white guy thing, for
that is
sure.
like white, trashy Florida panhandle shit.
Yeah. It was one of those white spear chuckers. Irish Serpent says, it was.
It was.
I can see how Detroit stopped being a car manufacturing city. Yeah. Now it's a sadness manufacturing city. It's very sad.
Well, unemployment for people with autism remains sky high, but what?
That is not true. Have you seen Twitch?
We got to pull Tylenol off the shelves.
Oh, no, not again.
One South Florida family is taking that head on.
They've built a business that bets on people's
Whoa, bud. Are you floating away?
strengths, and it's paying off in a really big way. They're now expanding to Pompano Beach.
How often do you expand?
He's
This morning-
got one of those butt plug things that expands.
Oh, yeah.
I take you through the Rising Tide Car Wash.
It's one of those electric ones that he syncs with his Spotify. Yeah. I'm listening to Sandstorm right now. Don't talk to me. But make eye contact.
And then when your butt plug and your speakers, like when they disconnect temporarily sometimes, like as Bluetooth does,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
make the little doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
And then you gotta wait. Doo-doo. We're to reconnect.
Dirty cars here get clean.
Yeah, it's a car wash.
Ideas get scrubbed away.
But because you're retarded, they use their big tongues.
Something bigger in motion at Rising Tide Car Wash. The people here also shine and play on strengths to build a.
I'm actually fine with autistic people washing cars. They're super meticulous. That's great,
I
actually.
think it's a great use for them.
Yeah, that's awesome. They are super meticulous.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think Down syndrome people.
Also, no, I would agree with that. Yeah.
If you teach a Down syndrome to a really good attitude how to detail a car, I guarantee you your car will be
great.
fucking immaculate.
I put in the bio bomb. So give it 40 minutes and your car will smell like it's brand new.
So you want pine or new kid smell?
Look, I don't even know how this thing works, but it works.
You ever seen the videos of the guy doing the bio bombs?
Oh yeah, dude. I watched this dude that like his whole gig is like he like cleans cars that have been abandoned and stuff, and a lot of them.
I've seen those
that-
too.
yeah,
But
and
yeah, when they get to the inside, there's like some fucking, what is it? Like it's like the chlorine something
Yeah, yeah.
tablet. But there's like an electrode thing you plug in.
And you leave it
then-
overnight.
And you can't breathe in that
No,
fucking
you have to leave it overnight. Yeah.
But I need to change my shirt. It was a meeting of the Andrews on a work
Okay,
break.
that is an autistic car detailer.
The car wash.
We managed to get the stain out of your car seat, but I don't know who left all those chocolate fingerprints.
He's the
There
reason.
were stains. No, this is autistic. Though. There were stains in your back seat. I think someone was having sex in your car. Dude, can we not?
Dude.
I think there was sex happening in your car, sir.
My wife is here, and it wasn't with her.
I didn't have
Can
sex
you
with her.
shut the fuck up?
Wow, so you were having sex with someone else in your car? Or maybe other people were having sex in your car. You're
I
like,
threw away 3 receipts from CVS for condoms.
There was 38 cents in the glove compartment.
Baby, maybe somebody stole my car at some point, and then kids were joyriding, and then they had some sex. No, I actually ran the DNA, and it's your DNA. So it was you having sex in your car.
Look, the guy. I'm divorced now, but my car has never been cleaner, so I'm bringing it back.
Baby, I've had this car for years. Maybe it's an old stain. No, we had that analyzed too. It's only 2 weeks old.
The receipt is from last week. Fuck me.
They're too honest.
Place even exists. He's why it's grown. More
Hey,
than
listen,
80
while I was cleaning your car, I found marijuana, but I don't think you have a marijuana card, so I had to call the police because that
What
is the
the
right thing to do.
Fuck!
Like, this is the worst car wash ever.
It's an empty vape cartridge.
It's-
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, but there are still residue in there, and it
Ah.
is a felony, so technically they could take the residue, and you're like, what is happening? This car wash sucks.
percent of the staff.
Every
that
other
works-
car wash in the world, they find illegal shit in their car. You're like, they throw it out or they keep it, you know?
Oh, someone in the chat goes, turns out you were having sex with someone, and we ran the DNA. It was an unknown male.
Oh, no.
Fuck! God damn it!
There was actually 2 people's come in the back. Oh, shut the
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Here is on the autism spectrum, and the business model.
First day monetized. Back on YouTube,
We're back,
baby.
We're allowed to do
Yeah,
this.
of course we are. We can
You're
do all
allowed
this
to do
stuff, yeah.
that.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Shane Gillis has a show on here.
That is
Works.
true.
I come here 4 days. I come here 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, and in Parkland I come on Monday and Friday.
The inspiration behind the business was to employ Andrew.
Andrew's brother, Thomas Dieri, says the family just wanted to help him live a full adult life on the autism spectrum. A trip to the car wash years ago struck like lightning. It was perfect. So they studied and saved up.
But here's
opened
my
their
thing,
first shop
right?
in-
Like, this isn't giving autistic people, or, you know, even when we talked about the businesses that train and hire people with Down syndrome, right? This isn't like, oh, we're giving them a chance at a regular life, because these are people that already can function at
Yeah,
these things.
yeah.
It's their personal lives that they kind of need a little help with, and they, you know what I mean? Like, my man here probably is wasting his time at a car wash. You probably put this guy at a data analyst firm, and he probably make people millions.
You're
and
right.
so
That's a good
autistic.
point, yeah.
So, like, you're not doing him any favors. How about this? Parlay this car wash thing. Get this guy some pussy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
Take him to Tootsie's. You'd be doing a lot better for him than just giving him a job at a car wash.
Years later, here they are getting ready to open their fourth
Ask all the strippers that have HPV.
location. The customers are happy, keep coming back.
There's about 80% unemployment among people with autism, and the vast majority of the reason for that is that we as a society look at autism as a disability that requires sympathy instead of a really valuable diversity.
I do prefer the way he sees it because there are some, because I do like that, because there are some people that do the opposite and like infantilizing them and be like, they can't do anything. It's like, no, like you said, they could do a lot of shit, dude. Like we love Thomas. Thomas Murphy's awesome. But Thomas, man, Thomas like, goes to work every single fucking day. He lives
Without fail.
He lives on his own. You know, he figures it out. And, you know, yeah, you can.
And we've seen how, like, he gets called in and he'll be fucking pissed about it. And lesser
Yeah.
men would just not go in. But
he just wants a
he's
hug
soldier.
from a
When they go-
woman.
when they go, you have to come in, even though we didn't tell you on a Thursday, he fucking comes in.
He'll be mad, and then he'll
He's
put
a
the
soldier.
Sometimes he puts the go backs in the freezer when he gets angry, but you know, yeah, you know, and you got to do what you got to do. But you know what? Let's show people. Let's not say people, because we are back on YouTube, and we did start doing this over there. So, Thomas, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, it's me, Thomas.
Look at the beard on this guy.
Yo, what are we doing
Look
here?
at the beard.
Thomas, and today is Tom Petty's
You know what
birthday.
you know what he's got? He's got that Brock Lesnar when he stopped giving a fuck for a
Yep,
while. Look,
yep.
when he came back to WWE, and you were like, he's clearly just only been hanging out on his farm.
Hell yeah.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is Tom Petty's birthday, but died in
No,
2017.
if I may, boys, he said it in a previous video, and I remember this. He's growing out his facial hair until November, and then he's going to shave it clean and do that November growing your
okay,
November thing. Yes.
Yeah.
He was 67 years old. And yes, Zombie Zoo is a Halloween song. I like Tom Petty because it's rock music. The Vikings lost, but the Cowboys won. And I think the Mariners lost too. They're out of the playoffs of the World Series. But I hope the Dodgers don't win another one. I'm tired of the Dodgers winning another World Series.
Look, I get it, Thomas, but Shohei Ohtani,
Bro,
has been.
I don't even like baseball, and I have been. That's crazy.
You don't have to like baseball to see those highlights and go, "This man is an animal. He's a machine."
Somebody said Babe Ruth is the American Ohtani. And that was one of the funniest
Very
things that people. It's one of the funniest things I've seen.
Bro, that man is so much fun to watch. Like, he makes baseball fun to every time. It's been a long time since there's been a guy that every time he's at bat, everyone goes, shh, shh, shut up, shut up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Everybody at a bar, even non-baseball fans will stop and go, hang on. Ohtani's at bat. Because you got a good chance of watching him knock it out of the park. You're like, oh, that was pretty cool.
It all happened in just 7 minutes. A brazen daylight heist
Virgie was talking to me about this last night.
Wanted to get to it, yeah.
at the most visited museum in the world around 9:30 this morning.
Somebody robbed
the Louvre,
in
Bro.
daytime.
Do you want to know how they did it?
Yes.
You want to know how
Well, which one?
It's
Which
so
thing are you going to
genius.
tell them? Are you going to tell them how they did it, or can I tell them the
well,
simple
first-
version?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Tell them the simple version, then
si-
I'll do the details.
The simple version is last year they hired a woman as their head of security.
Oh my God!
Now
actually-
you can queue up the
Virgie. Long
Well, it was
detail?
a
I would
couple
queue up
years
the-
ago they hired her, but one of her main decisions was the display cases, right, Royce? The display cases used to be literally Mission Impossible display cases with bulletproof glass, and if they shook or anything too hard, they would drop into a vault, right?
Okay.
First of all, we hired a woman, and we replaced them with those display cases right there that you see that are a table with glass. So now, second thing they did was,
And I do
they
know what
had a
you're
guy-
talking about. I've seen some of those museums that do have those display cases where if he breaks in, it opens up and it pulls it down
Hey,
and seals it, so you
That
can't
one
get in.
right there, closest to you,
Yeah.
is one of those cases.
Okay.
So they have them still. They just don't have the really expensive shit in it.
Okay.
So, this is what these guys did. They found a rock. And they had a guy, while he was walking down the street, he just chucked a rock through the window and he kept walking. Then Team B shows up dressed up as construction workers with a ladder and a fucking window. They climb up to the roof.
This
like they're gonna
really
escape
is
the
Ocean's
fucking
11
window.
shit. Holy fuck. Keep going. Keep going. Sorry, keep going.
Dude, by the way, can I point out, we were trying to play Tarkov last night, and while we were playing Tarkov, which is like, you don't usually try to chatter too much because you're going to die at any moment, he's just going on and on about this.
This
and
is
I'm like,
insane. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
So they get up there to the fucking the second story like thing with the window and shit. Set the window down, bust the window out that's there currently, get in and out in fucking 4 minutes, smash and grab. Now they took this tiara right here, which has one of like the biggest emeralds known to Earth on it.
I'm looking at it.
Everything they stole was a gift from Napoleon Bonaparte fucking to like queens and empresses.
Yeah.
The
It's not a big deal.
director of they asked the director of the museum what the estimated value is, and he looked at them and said, "It is incalculable." And you want to hear the best part? The best part out of all of it, my favorite part. There is two very famous sets of earrings. They only stole one earring of each.
These?
Yo,
Yeah, no, that was the brooch. Fucking that they stole. There was like
That's
3,000
bananas,
diamonds total.
Oh my God, look
Yeah,
at the things
this
they
is fucked.
stole. Oh my God.
No!
No!
No! No!
A literal crown. They stole a literal crown.
No!
They will take the
crown jewels. Yes, they are mine now.
Listen, I don't even care about value of things. I'm like a big history. Like that's a relic. That would give you like a +4 charisma stat boost.
Oh my God. Okay, go on. Sorry.
So just to put it into perspective, what they were going after and the value of it, Royce?
No.
There was a diamond sitting in that room that was worth $60 million. They didn't even touch it.
This one, right?
I don't think it was that
No, that's
one.
the
I
earring, I think. I remember one of the earrings. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, they stole one of the earrings of each of these sets. So now the fucking missing one is worth fucking just immeasurable. Yeah, that set right there, they stole the necklace and one of the earrings.
Why only one though? Why that's the only one? I don't get
Because
it.
if you only steal one, it's both of like if you only steal one,
You double
then
the
one
value
that's
of both.
missing- Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point because there's only two.
Yeah. And now one's missing and it's an incomplete set.
That's brutal, man. That's so petty.
What? Can you show me a photo of this this new security guard?
This is insane to me.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Let me see. The Louvre.
This is crazy, dude. Like this honestly feels like a movie.
They're going to make movies about this. There's no way they don't, dude.
They're never gonna catch these people.
No, they're gone.
They're never going to catch these people. And let me tell you something. I've seen these documentaries. There is a humongous black market for this kind of stuff.
I keep, but like, the
Here you
problem
go.
with this,
Here you go,
right?
Baba. I pulled the best picture.
What do you do with this?
Okay, I see. There is a humongous black
I
market.
get it, right? Rich and but like you'd have to be very rich, very powerful.
Correct.
And you could only show that off to other billionaires who wouldn't tell. But like, other than that, what market is there?
That's all you need.
Oh,
Because it's like you can't just be like a regular collector and go, check this out. You go, that is a very famous missing crown.
Mersh, you show it off to your friends at the restaurant that serves human and endangered animal meat.
Yeah, exactly.
This is her?
Yeah, you know what the best part about this picture is? So this chick, they took the photo that they have on their website. They took the photo that they have of her on the website. They cut her out and they put her over top of the security guards, like realizing that the shit's gone.
This is like probably the most hilarious, predictable outcome I could think of.
It's like when that
This
women
bitch-
engineer
Yeah.
team built that bridge in FIU and then it fell into people and killed people. Remember that one? That was a fun one.
Look, I don't mind having one or two security guards that are ladies, you know, but like the head of security needs to be Mike Ehrmantraut. Remember Mike in Breaking Bad when he had that fake job as a security consultant, but like he got so bored he started actually doing security consulting, like he was stealing people's badges and just doing shit.
That was great. Michael in the YouTube chat says they stole the Daedric artifacts, basically.
The Daedric artifacts.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man, that's so funny. That's just so funny. That's one of the funniest things. Any super chats we gotta catch up on?
Yeah, let's see. We do have James Graham for 3 said, "Have you ever seen the Big Bill Hell Car advert?"
No. I don't know what that is.
Honda Vario Life for $20 Australian, I think. Says,
Yeah.
"Welcome back, Phyllis."
Hey, thank you, mate.
Mate.
Oh.
Mate.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, actually, you want to hear something really funny? The crown that they stole?
Yeah.
It was the crown of Empress Eugenie, discovered out they threw it away on their way out the door. They took it and they threw it on the ground on their way out.
To be fair, it was probably because they realized this is going to be a tough piece.
Yeah. All right, next. I think that's it. Is that all?
That's
of
it.
them?
That was
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right.
Shocking new details emerging in the case of a 5-year-old that earlier this summer plummeted from a Disney cruise ship and survived after her
That's very rare, by the way, to survive falling off a cruise ship. People think you fall off, they turn around.
It takes a while to turn that boat
You don't know
around.
how fast they're actually going when they're in open sea, dude.
And how hard it is to turn a boat around, and then also how long it takes people to get the message out that, like, hey, this guy fell overboard. Like, it's not good.
I can only think of Patrice's rock coat.
Rock coat, man.
to her. Tonight, Florida prosecutors saying despite a recommendation from authorities, criminal charges will not be filed in the case. A newly released police report from the Broward County Sheriff's Office detailing how the unidentified child's mother was taking pictures and pointed to an open porthole railing. The daughter climbed on and fell into international waters between the Bahamas and Florida. The report adding the mother initially did not believe that the victim had fallen into the water since she assumed the glass barrier was present and then screamed when she realized it. According to the investigators, a minute later, the child's father jumped overboard in an attempt to rescue his daughter.
Jesus.
Passengers on board capturing the moment rescue boats arrived, minutes after the initial Mayday call, pulling dad and daughter from the
Okay, they
ocean.
both got it.
Investigators noting because the child was small, she did not trigger the man overboard sensors when she...
Oh,
that's not
Disney's not pressing. No. The reason they're saying they're not pressing charges, because they're saying why aren't they pressing this? Because Disney recommended that they press charges, but Disney Cruise says they won't. A mother of girl who fell overboard on Disney Cruise will not face child neglect charges. Disney's not going to press any charges on anything because they
Their
don't want to get
sensors didn't
sued.
work. They
Their
don't want-
sensors didn't work.
They don't want all that open shit in court.
9 feet, or roughly 4 stories below. In the report, one investigator saying, I immediately saw that the window was open to the air and did not have a covering. Going on to say, as a result, the child fell from the ship and into the water, in an avoidable accident. Assistant State Attorney Melissa Kelly ultimately deciding not to pursue criminal charges, calling the conduct negligent and irresponsible, but says it does not rise to the egregious level of conduct necessary to establish criminal culpable negligence.
This is a case that could have gone either way. Criminal negligence is actually different from regular negligence. It actually requires a showing of recklessness. In other words,
It does sound like the mom thought the glass was going to be there, from what I'm hearing here. And you would think that out of any cruise, Disney would be the hardest one for a kid to fall off on.
And if there was any evidence, you know, that these people were bad or, you know, neglectful otherwise, but this does sound like a fucking horrible freak accident. And one that luckily ended at least with the kid and the dad fucking alive and back home. Could have been worse.
Oh, I think we're about to find out why. Okay, check this
same
out.
risk. That is why it is often difficult to decide if someone's regular carelessness is enough to be criminal.
According to the report, the child's mother telling authorities she felt like there should be coverings on the window, adding that Disney is responsible for what occurred.
The ultimate question will be whether the design or the placement of these portholes was negligent, whether it was foreseeable that someone could be hurt by where they were and how they looked.
I don't know, man. When it comes to kids, I kind of feel like the Disney cruise should have foreseen what kids
But that's
were
my
gonna
point.
do
Like,
there.
I mean, it seemed too easy, right?
And I feel like if your sensors are made or they're, you know, compiled in a way to where they're supposed to sense adults usually falling
It
off
should
cruise
be
ships,
kids.
we should be tweaking those on the baby cruises,
On the Disney
right?
cruise, yeah.
It's kind of like the way you adjust the sensitivity on your mouse or on your cameras at home. You're like, okay, every time a wind gust blows through and a leaf moves, I don't want my cameras getting triggered. However, when somebody's in my backyard, I kind of want it to be able to know.
Reached out to Disney for
Yeah, I always love when mine says someone's in your backyard and it's a bird.
Mine, the Wise cameras have actually gotten pretty good now.
Okay.
Although it's funny because with my situation, obviously with the cat situation, I just get meow updates. I had to shut it
I
off on
bet.
some cameras because some cameras you want that, the outdoor ones, the indoor ones, I don't want it because literally they'll just meow and it's like it'll let you know they're meowing and I'm like, yeah, they're cats. They're in my living room.
To hear back. Previously, the company telling NBC News it commended its crew members' exceptional skills and prompt actions, adding this incident highlights the effectiveness of our safety protocols.
According to the report from the Broward County Sheriff's Office, both the child and the father came down with a case of hypothermia after being rescued from the water. The father also sustaining spinal fractures.
Whoa!
They're said to be okay now.
We thank you for
when you fall into the water, like
Well, I mean, I know that it's a long drop, but it's like I feel bad. Look, they're both alive. I mean,
yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
and by the way, they looked Hispanic, right?
Yeah,
Did they look Hispanic
look
to you?
Hispanic,
I
yeah.
feel like
they could swim. That's racist. That's a racist thing to assume.
no. What I was saying is it's pretty typical of like
Hispanic
a Hispanic
people?
dad to jump over a fucking.
That was why. Like, yeah, no, that is actually Hispanic dad thing. What you saw there was like jumping. He just jumped
Without even thinking.
Yeah, fine. I guess
he
I
probably the minute he hit the water and his spine cracked a little bit, he probably went, "Okay, that was probably not the best idea."
Right. Yeah, but you know, he said, "Hey, he saved this kid, man." All right, let's do this. Let me refresh because it is a TikTok video. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Back on YouTube.
Hi, Stephanie. My name's Pretty Swell. How's yours?
The funny one's doing a
My
voice.
name's doing great. I'm about to see the fireworks show. Oh,
Are you sure you're gonna fit? Oh,
Whoa, hey, Mickey, come on. In the fireworks show, it's outside.
Hey,
Bessie.
why are you guys so mean to Marie?
show's real fun. Hey, by the way.
By the way, do you know obesity is the leading cause of type 2 diabetes in America?
Bro, if I was like, like I can deal with some pretty odd behavior. Royce knows I've dated some women that have behaved oddly, right? Have I ever brought anyone around?
Did a Mickey voice? No.
Who would do a back and forth with a Mickey thing with a Mickey voice? That's like
one Jedi, but that's the only Disney property I can remember.
And to be fair, she wasn't doing a voice or anything. She was just very high on drugs and experiencing a manic episode and thought she might be a Jedi.
Was she snorting metachlorines?
She was snorting a couple things.
Okay.
It might have been cut with metachlorines.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, she. But my point, yeah, I don't know if I was with a chick and they were doing this, I would be shrinking. Into
I couldn't do it.
myself.
Can you imagine?
This is the kind of thing I could see Marie doing to him, but like on purpose, right?
Yeah.
Like I could absolutely see Marie doing this only to bother you.
Yeah.
And you going, please stop doing this. No,
Please
I
stop.
want
No, don't do
everyone
that.
looking
Stop,
at us.
Stop. Please stop. No.
By the way, if you guys want a good relationship, that is a good. Find you
We
a
do that
chick
a lot.
where you guys are constantly playing a game of embarrass each other chicken. If you can survive that, your relationship will survive anything.
We were over at Epcot because Patrick and Adriana invited us over, and so we're just walking around, getting our steps like normal. And we had walking around. There's a lot of people that we had stopped like kind of a bit in the walkway. To be fair, we were kind of being, we did stop and people behind us. So this fat woman walked by wearing a Hawaiian shirt, and she was doing that thing where she was talking shit and she thought we couldn't hear her. So she walked by and I guess just stop in the walkway. And then she's walking away. I look over and go, ma'am, did you say something? And she kept walking faster. I go, ma'am, I really apologize. And I pointed at her and go, she's retarded.
She's retarded.
We had to stop. And she just fucking kept walking because she thought she was going to get away with it,
I like telling people I'm retarded because they don't know how to react when you actually say. In 2025, it's an offensive word, but you go, I apologize. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, are you the girls from Plus Size Car Hoppers?
I could tell because you're fucking fat.
Watch the carbs. I can't do Mickey. I'm too deep.
Mickey, you know
Yeah.
who we are? The big man knows me. Of course I
Yeah, of course I know who you are. These Revenge of the Sith guys murder you on their show.
And now they're monetized. Now they're getting paid to do it.
Oh, yeah, we're making money now.
They're actually the cast of Monster Stink.
You do.
Mo and Moana.
Oh, it's the new gay friend that the new gay friend doesn't like. The old gay friend doesn't like.
Of course he was a gay guy.
No, don't dance.
Yeah, let's dance.
Look at the side view. Look how fat she is. Look at the side view.
Is that Mungus?
Every view is the side view. She's a circle.
Is that Mungus or Kyle Gass?
That, no, which one are we talking about? This one?
Yeah, that one.
This is the short one with the glasses. This is the
Wow, that's a bad view.
Actually, guys, this is our solar system.
Oh no.
Neil deGrasse Tyson comes out and just starts talking about kissing himself for some reason.
Pluto keeps
Oh,
sniffing.
that one gets so red. That one gets so red all the time.
Pluto keeps sniffing their crotches.
Bro, that one literally looks like a roast ham. It's fucked up.
I say this.
Is this a song that says I'm a Disney adult? This is an AI song about being a Disney adult?
Yeah.
Ah! Sorry, go ahead.
Ugh. Even if Disney's cool, and it is. I've been to Disney. I've been to Disney with him and Marie. We've gone around like back in the day, like Christmas time. You walk around, fireworks. It's all, especially when they do they Christmas it up. Times you go and you go, this is nice, right? How many fucking times as an adult can you go to Disney? I'm not saying go to it. I know you guys go all the time just exercise and you go have a fucking margarita. And it isn't, if you're just going to walk around, it's one thing. But like, I'm talking about experiencing Disney. How many times can you do it?
No, and do all the rides and all the songs. We knew these people that were so into Disney. Like they one of them worked there, and they would go there all the time, and they would every time still cry when the fireworks went on. I'm like, that's fucking weird.
How many times you gonna do the same shit?
Marie in the chat says, "Wow, I can't believe they didn't invite me for that dance." I'm sorry, dear.
I'm sorry they cut you out.
Yeah, they know they keep cutting you out. It's fucked up. I'm a Disney adult.
Stop doing that, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, leave it. Bye. Yeah, beat it. Jesus Christ. All right. I got Dan Snot. I want to plug this. He donated it, but I do want to plug it. A GoFundMe.
Is this Dan?
Yeah.
Dan's?
Yeah, but not.
Okay.
Why is it making me log in to put the GoFundMe?
I don't know. Probably because you copied the address off the taskbar instead of
No,
like
no,
his.
no,
Oh,
no, no. I clicked it off of the thing.
That's weird.
I just want to plug it, but I want to make sure that it works for it to. Hold on, wait a second. Let me try this again. No. Yeah, no, it's made. Why is it making me sign in? That's weird.
That is odd.
All Dan's dads are dead. All Dan's dads are dead. Sorry.
All right. I guess I'll sign in to see if it lets me pull the shirt. Hold on. Okay, cool. I'm signing in. That's great. Unknown error. Hey, Dan, or Frozen. Give me a different link that might work. I want to be able to plug this, but I'm telling you right now that the link you send is not working. Did we miss anything on YouTube, Merch, to catch up on?
We got Yuri Tarheed, sorry, for 5 says, damn, like 6 years. What even happened then? Dayton, Teddy Spaghetti, meth vampires. Remember the meth vampire? Dashton?
Dashton, the meth
Remember that?
vampires.
Dirk Diggler for 5 said, if you tell people I have this crown and jewels, y'all will get in trouble too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Satch, for 2. James Graham for 2 said, boys, please look up Big Bill Hell. It's hilarious. Well, I mean
maybe if I remember. I want to plug Dan Snott's thing, but I'm just letting you know that GoFundMe link you sent me is not working.
I think something's going on with GoFundMe.
Oh, please wait a minute and try again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think it's the link. I think it's GoFundMe. I think that's why I was asking you to sign in too. I think it looks like GoFundMe's all fucked up right now.
Well, Dan, we'll plug it throughout the week, man. As soon as Frozen sends it to me and it's working, I promise you I will make sure that he reminds me, and we'll plug it tomorrow. We'll plug it on Thursday. We'll plug it, man. We got you. Don't worry about it. We got you, man. I don't know why it's not working right now, though. It's definitely not. All right. We can do one more thing here, I think, and it should be short. And I have a short one. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
This morning, Florida's Attorney General is issuing criminal subpoenas against Roblox, the
Finally!
popular online gaming company.
It's
citing
been a
alleged
while. It's been a
abuse of
long time
children
coming.
Finally!
By online predators.
Companies like Roblox have become breeding grounds for predators to get to and have access to our kids.
The Attorney General claims the platform does not properly verify the age of users and fails to moderate explicit content, claiming his office has arrested more than 1,000 child predators this year. And many of those investigations, he says, have led back to Roblox.
These criminal subpoenas will enable us to gather more information for our prosecutors about the criminal activity taking place on Roblox platform.
Roblox says it's added extra protections for
And
young
it's
users.
bad.
with more
No, it's not. They're lying. No, they're not. It's dude. I'm seeing a lot of stories about this shit. It's bad.
rules around messaging.
Like Discord bad.
Saying it prohibits sharing images and videos in chat, uses filters to block the exchange of personal information,
Yeah,
and is
none of that shit
implementing
works.
age estimation for users.
We take every case of harm extremely seriously.
You look like a guy who harms kids.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm just
weird,
saying
dude.
You look and sound
That's
like a guy who
not
harms
the
kids.
guy I want doing this.
Size, it draws bad actors. And our
Actually, you know, it's really not a bad thing. It's love between two people.
Whoa.
It's a beautiful thing. You're like, whoa.
is to do the best
It's got
that
that
we
tone in his
possibly
voice.
can.
This is not the guy you want
Dude.
doing this.
You, sir.
Dude, no, you know what he looks like? He looks like the kind of guy who would look the other way.
Yeah.
At the shit.
Prevent anything from happening on our platform.
The company is facing mounting scrutiny, including from the family of 15-year-old Ethan Dallas. They filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Roblox, claiming it failed to protect their son from a sexual predator, leading to his suicide. Roblox saying it's deeply saddened by his death, but says it cannot comment on the ongoing litigation.
Well, officials in Louisiana and Kentucky are also suing Roblox, claiming it does not do enough to protect.
Yeah,
They don't
because
do anything.
That's their business model.
It's not that they don't do enough. They really don't do anything, and that's the problem.
All right, I got the link. I'll work. Okay, no, I don't. Hold on. It was working a second ago. There it is. I got it.
Bing, bing, bing.
All right, I got the link working here. Dan Snott's been a long-time listener, and I'm going to post a link in here for you guys. And if you guys can
shit,
get
we
that,
are towards
that would
the
be,
end.
yeah, that would be great. There's a link. I put it in there for everybody. Help Dad with cancer essentials and supplies. There's there. If you guys want to help out, I posted a link in there. I'll try to keep remembering to plug it during the break and stuff for you, man. I got you. And thank you, Silent Talking, for fixing it, and Frozen for sending it over. Merch, do we have anything more before we wrap up?
We on YouTube said from Diz5 just for 2 just said fuck Stuttering John. Oh, wrong show.
That's not the okay.
I mean, but yeah, fuck Stuttering John though.
No, fuck him.
That
Yeah.
that whole lawsuit shit is gay.
No, it is gay. It absolutely is gay. It doesn't matter what you think, that shit's gay. And you know, man, I'm not a guy that really is into super, whackback 2.0, but the Dabbleverse is fun for some people, I guess. Nightwave,
10 p.m. tonight, Nightwave Radio. Be there, guys.
And Pessy, you'll be on right now.
Yep.
Raid yourself, Midnight Riff Party over on Rumble. And Virg, you'll be streaming?
Hell yes, tonight at 12, and I think the rest of the week I'll be on earlier.
Boom. And Daywave tomorrow, 10 a.m. over on YouTube and Rumble. If you're watching this over on YouTube and you finally come up in your feed, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button before you go out, because that actually really helps us out. And to everyone that donated today on YouTube, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And everyone doing that on Rumble, and everybody on Locals, and the people that signed up on Locals. We got a couple signups too. Thank you for that as well. You guys are the best. We're back. Let's see how long we can stay back. I guess we'll find out. See you guys later. Love you. Stay back.
Shoot. What do you like? You want to do that? That's like I made that up.
No, you made that up? Okay, I like that. I like that. I was thinking like your mom's box would be fun.
Okay. Hear me out. The Big Ass Club.
Oh, we'll have like big ass card holders.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, yeah. Fuzzy.
All right.